If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Thousand Road subscribers and followers. I have gotten a couple of people who've asked me questions about my depression when I, before I started this lifestyle. And first of all, I'm not a medical expert. Don't want anybody to assume I'm a medical expert. I'm just telling you what I did to make myself feel better. And I didn't even know I was doing it. So let me give you a little history on this. A lot of you are going to know that I was working very extreme hours with lots of pressure and lots of stress, and it was just, I made video about how much work was killing me. It was. I was going to die of a heart attack. All that being said, I also had just recently gotten a divorce, and my daughter met her biological father. Long story, not going to get into it. I adopted my daughter, and so after she met her biological father, has chosen not to speak to me anymore. So I was dealing with a lot of personal issues that, on top of all the work issues, was causing me some severe mental health issues. Now, I don't know if I actually had depression. I think depression might be a chemical imbalance in the brain. I'm not an expert. I'm not going to claim to be an expert. What I do know is I could not heal properly. I was not healing properly. I spent way too much time constantly beating myself up about the failure of my relationship, the loss of my daughter. I just couldn't get over it. I was always sad about it, always. I was always hurt about it. And then work was just compounding it. Now, when I was around people and I was working, and the personal issues tended not to affect me too much, but as soon as I got by myself for a little bit, it would just jump right back in my brain, and I would just be devastated. People talk to me about some of the issues they're dealing with since I've gotten this YouTube channel, and they want to know what I did and all this stuff. Well, it really isn't all that complicated. I took a mental health break. And I'm not saying that this is going to work for you. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I did was I started living in a pop-up camper in National Forest. And I got away from all the stress and all the anguish and all the hurt. I just got away from it. And it took a long time. It really took a long time. As damaged, I think, as my brain was, it took an extreme amount of time. And I've talked about it. It took months of talking to Carolyn talking to me, walks. We took endless walks, relaxation, winding down. I mean, I guess you're just so wound up about all of life's little issues that when it's time to unwind, it just, it takes forever for that rubber band to unwind. It just took forever. But now here we are. We're 8 months, 9 months into this adventure. And I feel completely relaxed. As a matter of fact, with all the stress of the Carolyn's daughter being sick, I can feel it starting to wind back up. But it's not at any type of breakdown type of thing. Here is what I'm going to suggest. Now, again, I'm not an expert. I don't know. You need to go talk to your doctors. But I think the best thing to do is just get away from it. Wallow in your depression, wallow in your mental health issues, away from people telling you what's right and what's wrong and what you need to do to get better, and input from the TV and input from work and all these influences telling you what you're doing wrong. And get yourself isolated and enjoy the nature. Enjoy the leaves, enjoy the fall colors, get away from it all. And just decompress. Just So I think if you can get away from the stress, then you can start focusing on the depression or the sadness or whatever it is you suffer from. That's what I did. I sure do want you to feel better. I really want you to feel better. And I'm telling you, it is possible to feel better. It is possible. I've done it. I feel 120% better. I can think again. I can sit back, relax, and just take time for myself. So I hope that kind of answers the question about your mental health and depression and the stresses of things and influences. Look, Facebook is a terribly stressful place. Maybe just get off of there. Maybe. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. And happy trying.